listening to Alchemised. I'm working on viewer discretion advised. I'm going to pick something to read. You'll get a grocery haul, so yay. It's gonna be mid. I'm doing what else? What else do I ever do? I'm listening to Alchemized. I'm working on my Sailor Slippers, another pair. But I just hit 50 subscribers! And that is wild to me. 50 whole people. I cannot fathom 50 people perceiving me. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. I can't believe it. I just got to part 3 of Alchemized. Can this be a spoiler? Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. She did it to herself. She did it to herself! Hello, happy Tuesday. I feel a bit dumb. I feel a bit stupid right now. I was working on my Sailor Slippers, as one does, as I am wont to do, and I was like getting, further along into the top panel, and I was like, why am I running out of yarn? This is all I have to get through 2 top panels, and I don't think it's going to get me there. And I was looking at my tracking sheet, like, did I miscalculate? Like, did I do something wrong? Where did I mess up on these? Because, don't look at that. I have everything written out. How much yardage I need for each slipper, each color of each slipper. And I bought extra to, like, account for, having a little extra ends and stuff. And I was like, why is this not... What happened? I forgot I have already made these. My first pair was this color, and they were the ones that turned out Shaq size. And they are now my husband's. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. Which is dramatic to say, because I think I have my plan sketched out in my head. As I was working on these, I was like, these are not really, like, the vibe of the recipient. So I think I'm going to pivot and switch the colors of this person's and make her the ones that I was going to make for my other friend. And then I will just make her a different pair. But I'm a bit sad that I forgot about my beta test. I forgot all about that and was driving myself crazy wondering why this is all I have left. So, those are down the drain. We're not thinking about those. I'm not looking at them anymore. And I'll just get started on that same pair in a different colorway. And see how that goes. I don't care if it's trashy. I love this freaking TV show. I'm so excited. I am heating up my lunch for a little lunch break. But I just finished Alchemized, and I do not know how to feel. I feel very weird inside. I feel like everywhere it's kind of like described as like a dark romantasy, and I did not get that from this book at all. There may be some spoilers, so watch with caution, viewer discretion advised. I don't feel like Helena and Kane had like a true connection. I think everything was just born out of like Stockholm syndrome. First of all, I don't even know why he asked for her at the beginning of the war when he's like, yeah, I'll be your spy, but I want her. I feel like they could have described that a little bit more, like with their past being in the school together, maybe like there was like a heated rivalry kind of thing where they liked each other but like had to keep a distance, and like that led to him asking for her as a prisoner of war. But and maybe I missed it, but I feel like that was never described. But yeah, so that didn't make a lot of sense to me. And then with like the whole prisoner of war thing, especially at the beginning of the book when he's like keeping her and torturing her and doing other things, I did not get romantasy from it. I got dark fantasy Stockholm syndrome from this book. I don't know. And then like the explanation of the war and stuff, like I feel like I need to read multiple Reddit threads to like figure out what I might have missed in listening to it, because it was a very juicy book. It was a very thick book. I read some of the reviews on Storygraph, and apparently it's 1,000+ pages. Didn't know that. I guess because it's 36 hours, I should have known listening to it. So, first big book of the year. Woo. But it, like I said, it was just such a dense novel that I feel like I may have missed some things. Very f***ed up. Very f***ed up book. And it upsets me so much. Like, I know the book has to end like this, whatever, but like the fact that her name is just lost to time and historical rewritings and retellings, and she's just like a discounted healer. She didn't do much. She didn't fight. I don't know, man. I really don't know how to feel about it. I gave it 4.25 stars though. I feel weird now. And I feel like I'm going to carry this feeling with me for a while, and that book is going to stick with me for a while. I need to do some brain scrubbing. We need to read just a stupid little book now because that one was too heavy to start the year with. But yeah, that's my review of Alchemized. Let me know what you think if you've read it. I would like to know. Desperate for everyone's opinions and thoughts. But anyway, I'm gonna go eat my sweet potato now. How long, my boy? Is he so long? Oh my goodness, so long, boy. Hello, happy Thursday. Bit of a vulnerable chat coming up, so bear with me. But I don't know. I feel like happiness is not an emotion that I'm like used to. It just doesn't happen often. So when it does, it feels like fleeting. And I feel like I have to like strong grip it and white knuckle it to hold on to it because I don't know when it's coming back. And I have been feeling relatively happy like since the start of January, and it's been very nice. But I've also been like teetering and being like, well, it's gonna go away soon, so I better enjoy it while it's here. And the slump has hit. We have plummeted a bit, but it's fine. I think I just have to remember that this is just the rhythm of how we do. But it was, I don't know, it's always hard when like you feel good for so long and then you just tank.
I don't know, it kind of sucks. I'm gonna try not to intellectualize it too much and think too hard about why I feel so poorly, because nothing in the day-to-day has changed. I'm keeping up with all my habits, all my things that like make me feel good, whatever. So I'm just gonna let it be. We're just gonna sit with it and let it run its course and not think too hard about it. But for now, I'm going to pick something to read, and I started one that Mindy Kaling is part of, like her book club, called Read Between the Lies, and it's pretty good so far. It's about like these like enemies in high school, and they grow up, and one still has like such a vendetta against her bully, and they both become published authors. And it's like this one girl's dream to like be an author, and this other girl just so happens to do it. And stuff ensues about that. I think there's like some canceling that happens. It also happens during like the pandemic. So that's really interesting. And I'm trying to read more nonfiction. So I got one called Abundance that was on Barack Obama's top books of 2025. With the political climate that we're in, I don't know if I want to get into that one right now. So probably just read my little fiction book, take a nap, do whatever I need to do. And The Pit comes back tonight, which I'm so excited about. I binged it in like 2 days when the last season was out, so it's gonna kind of suck to have to like be drip fed it every week, but it'll give me something to look forward to. So very excited for that. But that's the plan for the evening, is just take a nap, read, and try not to think too hard about what's going on in my brain and my body. So hope you're having a good evening. Bye. Friday. We've made it to another weekend. We finally had a normal week. It was not a weird one, just a regular week. If you remember, yesterday I was a little sad and fighting myself on how I felt about it. It turns out when you process the feeling and just let it pass, you're fine. So, back to normal today. Working in my Hobonichi. My mom sent me a little letter, so I'm figuring out how to put it in here, because believe it or not, I have kept up with it every day and there's no blank pages yet. In my old one, like I would skip a couple days and just be able to like put my cards and like big ephemera on one page that I had skipped. We have not skipped a day yet, so I'm gonna have to just like washi tape it in or something. I was upset yesterday, as we all know, and my mom reminded me that like I don't always have to be doing something. I can just exist, which I guess I forget sometimes. But I think that's gonna be the plan for this evening, is just not actively work on something or have a plan. I kind of just want to lay in bed and read, and I haven't done that in a while. I'm still working on Read Between the Lies, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't know what to say. I am liking it a whole lot. I don't know how to feel about this main character. I like want to be on her side because I see a lot of myself in her, a lot of like my people pleasing tendencies. But I feel like something is up with her. Like I can't trust her fully, because she seems a little smarmy too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if anyone is good in this book, but I'm eager to see how it ends. Sorry about that if you can hear it. So I think we're gonna finish my little Hobonichi page and then lay in bed and read my book and try to finish it today, because I think I'm at 59% of the way done. We can see if we can finish it tonight, and then I get to start a new one. My husband is reading Way of Kings, and I kind of want to get back into it. I know I literally just said I was gonna read Throne of Glass, which I'm also working on too, but I don't know. I'm a mood reader, and I will just go where the mood wants me to. So that's all for right now. I'm going to do this and lay in the bed and have a great time, and probably rewatch Heated Rivalry. I finished it a couple days ago and really enjoyed it, and I have the desire to rewatch it with a more critical eye now. So that's all. That's all I got. Bye. You ready to read? Yeah. This is mad luxurious. I just finished Read Between the Lies, and what the heck? I kind of really liked it. I just felt myself like needing to know what happens between these two characters, and it was a truly wild ride. Really liked it. And now
I have the honor and privilege of picking my next book. And I don't know if I want to go like the fantasy dystopian route. I saw someone recommend The Will of the Many a few months back, I think, and I put it on hold on Libby. It finally came to me, so I could read that, but I also saw someone recommend The Dinner, and that it's supposed to be kind of like weird and fun. So I'm torn with what to read next. But what a blessed position to be in, to have multiple books that I want to read. So I'll let you know what I decide on. Somehow, when I downloaded The Dinner, it says I have already read it. NANI? I do not recall this. I have such a bad habit of doing this, of getting excited about a book and seeing like the synopsis and being like, oh my god, this is so cool. And I've already read it. So I guess we're gonna read the other one.
Hello, happy Sunday. And say hello, Humphrey. Humphrey says, happy Sunday as well. I did not film anything this weekend. Sorry about it. We went to our friends yesterday for belated Friendsmas. Sir, can you get out of the beef? It was a great time. Did not film any of it. But anyway, I just came in from our grocery shop. I got a coffee, a pecan pie blondie, half sweet, because I'm trying to do less sugar this year. But since I didn't film anything yesterday, y'all get a grocery haul. So, yay. We got bananas for smoothies and Mason's breakfast. My secret ingredient for Mexican dishes, chipotle chili powder. Very good. Soy milk for smoothies. Yogurt, because it's my only source of protein. I love Greek yogurt, man. That with some chia pudding and some fruit. It's so good. Beefy crumbles for quesadillas. And Mason wanted biscuits and gravy today. So, got some biscuits. Some flaky jumbo buttermilk biscuits. Some breakfast sausage for the biscuits and gravy. A ground beef for enchilada casserole. Taco rice. Whatever I decide to do with it. Cotton rounds. I ran out for nail polish. Totopos. Chippies. Pretzel rods for my boy. And some new dishwashing gloves for him because his got a hole. Funny enough, I also ran out of my nail polish remover. Had to re-up on all that. Go rubbing bubbles. So glamorous toilet bowl cleaner. And also dish soap. We ran out of everything at once. We've also been drinking more smoothies this year. And I feel like the only smoothie that I make consistently and like is my favorite is like blueberry, peanut butter, chocolate protein powder, spinach, milk. But Mason's into the smoothies now too, and I feel like he'll get tired of that combo. So I got some juice to make like strawberry banana smoothies, some like more tropical pineapple mango, switch it up a little bit. So we got some apple juice. The last bag of Brussels sprouts that our grocery store had. They had none of those, and they had none of like the produce bags. So that's what we got. Nori for sushis. I don't make sushi often, but like this basically doesn't go bad. So it's good to keep in a pantry. Cheese for things. The gravy for the biscuits and gravy. This is the only vegetarian one that exists, I feel, unless you get like a special brand. So fun fact, if you're looking for a vegetarian gravy, Pioneer Pepper will do it for you. Some hummus, my favorite hummus at the moment. I love this stuff. We got one single bolillo. We got jalapenos and 2 avocados. And y'all, it's citrus season. I don't know if they rebranded Sumo oranges. They're Royal Deco oranges, but it's like the same thing. They're so good, so I'm very excited to have one of these in a moment. That has to be like my favorite part of the winter. Like winter is so sad and dreary and dark and cold, and I do like the cold. I don't so much like the dark, but it's like the universe looked down at us and said, you know what? It is gonna be cold, it is gonna be dark, it is gonna be kind of crummy, but we'll make it citrus season. And we'll give you sumo oranges as a treat. They're so good. I got some furikake. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for. I just feel like it would be good. I've been wanting to make like a sushi bake, and that goes on it. But I feel like it could also just be good on like the salmon bowls, like the rice and stuff. Soup, and another soup for my husband. Black beans. We ran out of black beans. And a chili. Because when I'm lazy and I don't want to cook, chili mac is right there. Or Frito pie. Easy peasy. And I don't even have to do anything basically. One more bag. Peppers. Blackberries are on sale. 2 things of blackberries. Blueberries. I don't know why I got these. They just look good. And spinach. I did a weird thing. I finished my spinach last week. So we got another one to attempt it again. And that is a grocery haul. I think for transparency's sake, I spent $120.87. So not bad for all of this. I feel like sometimes I come out of the grocery store and I'm like, I spent how much for and got how much? But I feel like we got a lot of cleaning products this week, so it makes sense. But anyway, that's all we got for the vlog this week. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, stay hydrated, and let's have a good week ahead. Bye.